What you're about to hear could be the most important podcast ever created. But probably not. Welcome. It's the Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey. Hello.
We're all here.
Yeah. Are we, though?
This seems to be an awkward part of the podcast for us each and every time, starting off. It's like we're walking in and interrupting a meeting or something.
Well, because on the radio, we have like a natural start. We sort of like, we do like weather and stuff, and then we kind of get into it. This is just, okay, go.
Right.
It's different.
I don't feel that awkward.
Really?
No, I feel good.
I feel awkward for everyone.
Hello.
Yeah.
It's weird.
And my pits get sweaty.
Okay, well,
Really? Yeah,
I'm not that
I don't know
awkward.
where we're gonna go with it.
I get sweaty when you call them pits.
Yeah, you know what I've noticed about the three of you over time? I've known you all many years.
Yeah.
You're all very sweaty people.
When I get nervous or uncomfortable, I sweat a lot, for sure.
I
But
get
just in,
sweaty
like,
if
one
I
area.
eat spicy food. I get
Yeah.
the halo of sweat. That's what I get. It's
Right.
just sort of around
head
my
sweater.
scalp. Yeah, I get
Yeah.
that. But other than that,
No, if you're at the airport and they want to check your bag, you
I
used
don't
to get
sweat.
sweaty.
I don't sweat from nerves. I never have.
No?
It's
No.
spicy things, or if I'm working out, I sweat. But I don't get nerve sweat.
Jenny,
Goodness,
you
I
sweat.
like if anybody makes me say anything like uncomfortable. You know, if I have to say like a word that I don't like saying, like
Oh, I have a list here.
Oh,
we can go
great.
through them.
No.
So we have pit. We have stump.
Yep.
Yeah, Jenny, you don't like tater.
Yeah, but I don't think those
hate
would make her
tater.
sweat.
no, they wouldn't
No.
make me sweat. If I
You know
have
what
to
she
say,
really doesn't like?
What?
Spud.
Oh,
I
Spud
hate
is on
Spud.
Spud's on the list.
Yeah.
Also backed up, as in like constipated.
Yeah.
But if you had to say something like flick the nipple,
right, exactly.
go ahead.
If I had to say it more like I can say,
Yeah.
like the nipple.
What if you had to walk into a room full of people and you had to say, "I'm really backed up because of these spuds"?
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sweating thinking
There
that.
it is.
You're
Okay.
sweaty thinking
Yeah.
about
Yeah,
that?
even having to do that. Are you kidding? Walking into a room having to say backed up because I ate Spuds.
What about saying, oh, I sure wish I could pass gas?
Oh.
Because that's another one on this list.
Is it pass gas? I don't love.
Yeah.
But again, as far as making me sweat,
I always thought it was the body parts that made you sweat.
She also
Yeah,
doesn't
mostly.
like rear end.
I don't like rear end
Rear
at
end is good.
all.
Yeah, there's also romp.
Yeah,
romp is on
No, don't use that one. Yeah, words. I have a lot of words that bother
Are
me.
you sure that wasn't rump?
No,
I
have
don't
a
like rump.
Okay, I'll put romp
Yeah.
on there too.
Okay.
Romp and
Which
rump.
ironically, my grandma's last name, Rump.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Poor
tough.
thing, right?
What was her first name?
Flick the nipple.
Edith May. Edith May.
Edith May Rump.
Yeah.
Flick
Tough.
the nipple rump. It's a tough life.
It is. That would be tough.
Wow.
Brady, you're also sweaty, I find.
Yeah, when it happens to me, when I start sweating and then I get anxious and then I just sweat even more. I told you guys that story of the first date. Remember that? So it was like a warm summer's day, and I walked to the first date because I was going to be drinking, right? And it was really, really hot, and I guess I was a little late, so it was a brisk walk, you know?
Yeah.
And then I got there and I started sweating.
Yeah.
And I started
that's
sweating.
the
And it
worst.
doesn't stop.
And then we're talking, and as we're talking, I'm dripping sweat.
Yeah.
And it got to the point where she looked at me and was like, "Are you all right? Like, do you need a minute?" And I did. I went to the bathroom and I patted myself off, and then I kept sweating because I was
doesn't-
nervous about being sweaty.
Yeah.
That was terrible.
That sucks so much. Yeah.
All right. Well, myself and the three sweaters would love for you to check out our podcast on Wednesdays and Fridays.
That's right.
is when
Yeah.
we drop new episodes.
Yeah, it's
Got
not
it.
random. We actually have a plan. It's a
Yeah.
Wednesday and a Friday podcast.
Exactly. And so far, man, the support and love we've got from you guys is just insane.
so awesome. Thank
Literally
you so much.
Insane. So let's get into it. The Hot Tub Podcast.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
Microsoft and Snap announced the integration of Snapchat lenses for Teams to bring a bit of fun to virtual meetings.
Okay.
My
Yeah,
God.
That's what we need.
As part of the integration, Teams users will get access to a collection of 26 popular lenses during meetings.
No.
So you can use the lens to do things like transform yourself into a cartoon
Yeah,
character,
this
right?
is not.
Yeah.
Or
this
add
is not
fun
good.
backgrounds to your video. Snap says this new thing aims to allow for more fun and engaging meetings. You don't need to download anything to access them. Actually, it's just right there by clicking on the video effects, and you can select the Snapchat tab.
Like you remember during the pandemic, there was
Oh my
that
God.
The
video.
what?
That
Yes.
During the pandemic, remember there was a pandemic.
Oh,
and
yeah.
all
Yeah,
of us were
right.
meeting
When was that?
virtually. Yeah, and there was a guy that couldn't get the cat filter off.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
and he was like, "I'm
Yeah.
not a cat." It was a
Yeah.
bunch of judges. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is what will happen here.
It's
I
true.
love it.
Like Christine from accounting is going to be a frog for the whole
Yes.
meeting. Like, we don't need this,
which
right?
is wonderful. Yes, we do.
No, I don't
yes,
think we do.
I would love it.
We
If
still
I-
have meetings now.
Yeah.
Online, and I don't.
And
we
if
don't
I
know.
fired on there and I'm like a cartoon bunny eating a carrot,
Do you
like,
know what
you
it's
guys
doing?
would
You're
die.
extending the meeting.
You hate
exactly
that.
it.
You hate when
Yes.
the meetings are
But
extended.
that would make, you know what, the first time. You're right. I'm saying this if this happened every time, I'm annoyed. The first time somebody comes on as, like you said, a frog, on a lily pad, I am dying laughing.
But it gets annoying really, really quick. And it depends who it is. Like if our boss were to do it, the guy who runs this whole thing, it's very funny because it's unexpected.
Yes.
Mark.
Yeah.
If it was Mark, if Mark was suddenly a bunny rabbit, hilarious because no one saw that coming. But then if there's, if every meeting I'm showing up as a different animal, you guys would be so over it so quick.
It's funny
really
once.
fast.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe this is great for... No, it's terrible for kids in school.
Why don't you just go to a costume store here in the city, bring it to Mark, and make him wear it in his office?
That's true. Yeah, it's a good idea.
You can just sit there all day and watch Mark.
I would like to see you try to make him do that. Yes.
Mark would do that for us.
Well, I think if there was any charity involved or something like that.
Not even that.
You think he'd do it?
You don't think if Jenny went down to Mark's office and said, Mark, I'd really like you to wear this frog costume for the day, he would do that for Jenny?
Absolutely not
No,
do
he would
that.
not do that.
No
He
way.
would.
Why?
You think
No.
he would?
No, he would not.
Why? I think it depends on the animal.
For the whole day, Jenny's not even here.
I think he would do that for Jenny.
No, he would not.
He would bend over backwards for Jenny.
If it was wearing cat ears or something.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Or like a
full
pin.
frog costume? No,
Yeah.
he's not doing that.
Ready to get him on the phone.
Actually,
Yeah.
we've never done this.
I know.
We have never called Mark. Oh, that's funny.
Actually, he might be in a meeting right now. The 8
Oh, you're
o'clock
right.
meeting.
I think he is. Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Can you run just in there and just break up the meeting
Ask
for
him,
a
would
sec?
he wear cat ears
I have to break up
or
a whole meeting.
frog
There's a bunch of people in
costume
suits over
if
there.
I asked him.
You probably should.
But get on the phone.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, and so we can hear you go down. Because, I'll explain to everybody.
This is so dumb.
This day of
Okay.
the week, the sales team, and Mark is our boss, is in there.
Yeah.
So it's in the boardroom, and there's probably like a dozen people in there. And they usually
They're
have
all in-
presentations,
yeah,
and
exactly.
whiteboards.
This is why this is the only day of the week that the sales weasels are here, so the parking lot's full.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
That's
So
how
we
we
know
know.
there's a meeting.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I'm calling in.
okay.
I'll chat with you guys on the phone.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Do we have Brady there?
Yeah, we do.
Let's see.
Hey guys, you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, okay, so I'm walking over to
Do you have your pass card to get in?
I get my pass card.
Okay.
Do I go the awkward way through the lobby or no, I'm going the long way?
No. Just go
Okay, yeah.
quickly, and then make sure you answers honestly, and not just for the
Yeah,
sake of.
and then,
Okay.
sorry, as soon as you ask the question and he answers, then leave. Just no explanation. Because everybody in that meeting has no idea what we're talking
And it
about.
has to be a full body mascot style frog costume.
Yeah.
Okay, so
That's
give me
you're
my exact question. I'm saying,
Just say,
hey Mark, would you wear a...
if
Go ahead.
if Jenny brings you in a full mascot frog costume, will you wear it for a day?
Okay, all right.
Okay.
I don't think. I think the answer is no.
A full day. A
Even
full
if you
day.
said till noon, I'd have a
No,
better
no.
shot.
hang on.
Maybe.
Okay, are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Are you at the door?
Okay, yeah, I'm at the door. Okay, hold on, I'm a little nervous. Okay, here we go. Sorry to interrupt. Hey Mark, if Jenny were to make you or ask you to wear a full frog costume for a full day, would you do it?
Just randomly ask?
Yeah, just randomly ask you. That's a no, guys. Okay, all right. And I'm gone. And I'm gone. I'm running away. It was so awkward. They were all staring at me.
Yeah.
And if you could pack
I didn't like that at all.
Pack your office up, please.
Yeah.
It was so weird.
Yeah. No, I bet it was.
Okay, I'm back.
And I was right.
Yeah.
Wait a sec. I also want to say that good of Mark, he asked for clarification.
Yeah, he did. And everybody's head turned to me, and half were disgusted, half were like, "Ooh, it's a bit for the show." And it smelled like salesperson in there. That was an experience.
There was not even a hint of laughter. It was just no.
No,
Did anybody laugh at all?
no. And also, there's people in there I don't recognize. Are they clients? I don't know what's going on. My heart is pounding. I was legitimately nervous.
Yeah. No, and I can see why. That's why you had to do it. We
Well,
wouldn't
thanks,
have.
guys.
I'll always admit when I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And come on, Mark. Why not?
Did you hear me mumble my words? I was so nervous.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
Here's one guy who didn't have a good Friday last week. Cops in Florida got a call around 2 a.m. Friday morning about a guy breaking into houses in a suburb of Orlando. Now, the guy's name is Blake Tokman, and he's 34 years old. He smashed a window trying to break into someone's home. Then he left and tried to break into a second house. But here's where things got fun. When police arrived, Blake was fully greased up and naked. It turned out he had covered himself in wheel-bearing grease and peppermint oil.
Been there.
Wow. Why?
Well, we don't really know. He tried to run away and jumped in someone's swimming pool. Then he climbed out of the pool and then got on their trampoline. Police arrested him on the trampoline, which wasn't easy because he was so slippery and bouncing around, right? Thankfully, he didn't have a chance to do much naked jumping. A cop's chest cam got the whole thing on video. The grease and oil made a weird paste, and they thought it was toothpaste at first. They're pretty sure he was on something, but he wouldn't say what. He's facing a bunch of charges. But the visual of this, of the naked, greased up guy.
On a trampoline. Do you think he had a hard time squeezing into something, so he just lubed himself up?
I maybe.
And then did he BYOL? Did he bring his own lube?
His own lube.
Maybe he just wanted to be shiny.
Peppermint oil, but peppermint oil?
It smells nice.
It does.
Yeah.
But I mean, with the what is it, wheel bearing grease?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You're not smelling
if you're
peppermint.
the rookie of the little squad over there, the cops, they're
Double down.
they're making you do it.
Absolutely, yeah.
No, the senior cops are making you go in, and they're filming all of this.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
Totally.
Yes.
Yeah.
What a story. It would be hard to grab him on a trampoline
Yeah.
if
It
he was
would,
all greased up like that.
Like, it's not as if you even had like a pair of shorts to grab on. Like, he was naked.
Right.
This sounds like one of those things you'd see in like a Japanese game show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And the thing is, even if you're just trying to keep things calm, if you once you get on the trampoline, if he's jumping, no matter what, you're bouncing up
That's
too.
exactly
Like,
it. You can't just not bounce. Now suddenly you're bouncing.
Yeah.
That reminds me of the Japanese game show. I watch it every 6 months, the one where they go up the stairs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
So
so
funny.
good.
I just lose it every
It's
So
so
it's like
good.
it's a big pyramid basically of stairs, and it's
Yeah.
all lubed up, and they're lubed up, and they have to try to climb to the top, and they can't they're battling for every inch, and they fly down.
It's great to watch.
God,
What is it called, Brady? Can you Google that? 'Cause people
Oh,
need to
it's so
see that
good.
today.
Yeah.
It'll just make you laugh because it's just so stupid. But it's like a half-hour show.
And they're
You'd think
taking
after
it so
5 minutes,
seriously,
but-
though. Like, they're not even dying laughing. They're like, they keep going. And keep
Yeah.
going,
But if I was
and they're
doing it,
not
I'd be
giving
trying
up.
to take it seriously too.
Yeah, I guess.
I think they're trying. I mean, they're wearing latex too. If you search Japanese slippery stairs game show, it pops up, and oh my god, they fly!
Yeah.
Like they go so fast. Wouldn't you want to try that?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
I'd love
absolutely.
to try that.
Totally.
But I would be exhausted after the first go.
Yeah.
Yes.
We should do this. We should do the four of us to try this.
I mean, it's tough to find a giant looped up pyramid, though.
I mean, but if you can work it out, Brady, I'm in.
And it has to be like soft too.
Yeah.
Okay, if anybody has a soft pyramid in their backyard that we can lube up, and come on over, we would love that. Let us know.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady. Find the gang on their socials. Follow at Mahler, at One True Rush, at Hot Flash Jenny, and at Brady Jones Radio.
Mahler, is there something bothering
going
you?
on?
What's going on?
Talk to me.
Yeah.
You seem distraught.
Well, I have to tell you the stories of the day.
Okay.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh.
We need the stories of the day.
Yeah.
I should have got Jenny to do this story. 2 human turds
Oh. Okay.
We've lost Jenny.
were found in an aisle next to Hillary and Chelsea Clinton last week
Wow.
at a showing of Some Like It Hot at the Sherbert Theater on Broadway in New York City.
Oh, there's a lot to unpack here.
Yeah.
And it may be the work of a serial
Turd.
pooper, they say.
Oh, yeah.
A source spoke with the manager who said that this was the 4th time it's happened.
No.
So either someone is literally defecating in the aisle or
they're
somebody's
saving
dumping it.
Are they keeping it with them?
I feel like they're
like
saving
smuggling it into the theater
Yeah.
and then dumping it in the
Wow.
theater.
Because I feel like somebody would see them like
Yeah, exactly.
That's exactly it. But
and
then,
how could they be so precise if there's just like one turd, two turd? Like,
but then do you keep it in a Ziploc
One
and you
turd,
just
2 turd, 3 turd.
It's a Dr. Seuss book.
How do you bring it in though? How do you bring it in without
in
it
a
smelling?
Ziploc.
Yeah.
And then you just do like the reverse dog poop thing where you
Exactly. You just
I guess
dump
so,
a
yeah.
couple.
That's what you do. I mean, if you're walking, to get to your seat, and you're like, oh, what's the delay? And then,
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a turd.
Whatever the
Wow.
case, the staff cleaned it up and the show went on as scheduled. And Hillary and Chelsea stayed for the rest of the show. I don't know if I'd sit in the spot where there was just human.
like how
Right.
was it
feces
right next
there.
to them? Or
Yeah.
Also,
like-
how do they know it's human?
Well,
Like, are they testing
No, I
it?
understand what you're saying. I mean, there are some
Yeah.
large dogs.
For sure.
no, but not
But
that
when they-
large.
and I'm sorry,
There are some
wait,
small
people.
humans.
Some small humans.
Can I ask a question? I need to. when you say turd,
Oh, Jenny. This is going to get comfortable. This will be a
it's like
while.
little? I picture it being little. When I hear turd, that's not a large.
Not really. I think of it being like a very cylindrical. You know, like I think it was just like
sausage. You mean?
Yeah, kind of.
I think
but very put
I think
together.
they're just using a different word for it.
See, because I picture it being, it's got to be smaller than my pinky if it's a turd.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I'm not alone. When you hear turd, you think
Because
small
that could
poop.
look like a glossette raisin that rolled into
Yeah.
somebody's
That's
mouth.
a turd.
No, I
in my
think
opinion.
no, I think it can apply to anything.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I'm
Just call
googling it
a-
right now. A turd can be. It's bigger. It's bigger than that.
Oh, okay.
It's just it has to be one thing. One.
You lost your endorsements with glossettes, Jenny.
Yes. And I don't know that you can repair that. No.
And that's why I was so confused as to how they could be so precise to just get little
No, I think
nuggets,
I
if
think
you will.
you'd look at it and go, "That's human feces."
Yeah.
I think that's the deal.
Yeah.
And it's happened 4 times
Yeah.
in the same spot in the theater. And so even if it is somebody bringing in it, whatever, I don't know if I'd stay for the show. If I knew that sitting beside me the entire
Yeah, I'd
time
be
was
fine
that.
with
Yeah,
it.
but I'm sure they sprayed it or
Well,
something.
I mean, I get what you're saying. I mean, but some people do. And like you've told a story, we won't say the name of the place, but you were out for dinner once, and there was somebody who was a couple tables away vomiting all over the floor.
Projectile vomiting.
Projectile vomiting, and everybody's just around there eating their dinner and
Yeah.
weren't bothered.
I
Some people
didn't
wouldn't care.
eat, and I've never gone back.
You
Yeah.
can't. To me, that would be a problem
See, it
for
wouldn't
me.
bother me at all.
For some people, it's not an issue.
What if the person was squatting beside you and doing that?
And they defecated on the floor.
yeah.
Yep, pulled a
Would you-
Jenny. I
would
believe
you-
Pulled a
it's called.
Jenny
Not
right
a
there.
thing.
Yeah.
Oh
Would,
my
would
God,
you
it's
stay
not a
for the
thing.
rest of the performance?
As long as they cleaned it up quick enough. Yeah.
No, because
You wouldn't be able to concentrate on what was going on.
See, I would wonder if it happened. Is it going to happen again?
no, but especially if it
And
was a
as soon as they
targeted
turn
turd
the
attack.
lights off-
Yes.
If it was targeting the Clintons, a targeted turd attack, then they can't be defeated by the turd. They can't leave. If you
right.
leave, suddenly the turdster
You
wins.
think if
and
Hillary,
you got
if Hillary
to
Clinton
overcome.
left, she would leave thinking, I've been defeated by
the
a
turd.
Yes,
Yes.
because she left.
I don't think she.
You got to overcome,
I don't
man.
think so. I would be concerned that as soon as the lights went off that something was going to happen again.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And if they do, okay, poop near me. I don't care.
Let's be. There's only so much poop they can poop.
If you want to isolate that,
That's so gross.
it is.
Really? Like,
It's
yes,
so
it'd
gross.
stink for a little bit. It'd be over, but I am not going to let the turd
That you're completely
bandit
right.
ruin my night.
You can't let the
Okay.
turd
Yeah.
win.
All right.
All right. Well, Hillary and Chelsea are like Jenny and Brady. They stayed till the end.
Yep, you're done
Yeah,
right.
exactly. Yeah. And shout out to Kelly who just texted in Skid Row, which is pretty funny.
That's not bad.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
So recently, Brady and Jenny got to hang out with the police, and I will tell you, they had a blast. When was that? Last Thursday?
Thursday.
Yeah, last exactly Thursday, heading into the long weekend.
Thank
it was
God.
Oh
a great day to day drink.
Yeah. So tell everybody, break it down, Jenny. What
Yeah.
was the reason for you guys hanging out with the police
So
last week?
the whole idea is that they have to train people on how to spot somebody who
Train
is-
their officers.
train their
Right, yeah.
officers to spot people who are under the influence for purposes of driving under the influence.
Mm-hmm.
So they have a very strict sort of, I don't know how you would explain it, Brady, but you have to drink a certain amount of alcohol in a certain amount of time. They breathalyze you before, midway, and after, and then you have to do a series of sobriety tests, right?
Yeah.
And that's
So
what we did.
You and Brady are drinking.
Yes.
And there are officers in training checking on you guys to see how the breathalyzers
Yeah.
work. And
Right.
Right.
everything
Not
like
only
that.
are they checking on us, they're the ones serving us the
Yeah.
drinks, which is a
Okay.
very weird thing. Having like an
uniformed
officer,
police
Uniformed police officers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
serving you drinks.
Okay.
And this guy, his name is Troy. So shout out to Troy.
Yeah.
He runs that sort of division and the training and stuff like that. He was playing us like puppets.
Oh,
like
God,
he
yeah.
he's feeding us drinks. We don't know how much alcohol is in them. Sometimes you think there's a lot and there's not. Sometimes you think there's a ton of alcohol and there's anyway. Like
Yeah.
he's messing with your brain a little bit.
And it's all
he
in
knows
like
how you're
how
gonna react.
how he pours it and like how much ice and whatever else. And at one point, I was like, Troy, is this a triple? Is this a triple?
And there was like half an ounce. It was
Yeah.
crazy. He was messing with us.
Just
Now, you
so
guys
crazy.
started drinking at 3 in the
Yeah.
afternoon.
Yeah.
And what did you start off with? Like just one drink or like
See,
a
we
triple?
don't know.
Or you don't know
we
even
know
then?
in the end how much we had.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we don't know
I think we had 3 doubles to start.
3 doubles to start. Okay.
Oh my
yeah.
All right.
So I ended up drinking about 13 ounces in 90 minutes.
Yeah. Which is just crazy.
Yeah.
I had 10 and a half ounces in a little bit longer than that, I
Yeah.
think. And
Your husband
my
went?
husband had 11 ounces.
Okay.
And we neither one of us drank hard alcohol
Ever,
ever.
right, yeah.
So this was a very different experience, as far as I know how much I can have to drink and how it affects me when I'm drinking beer or wine. But hard alcohol with the mix that we were drinking, it was
It's a wild card for sure.
It really was.
Yeah.
And I was talking a lot.
Yeah, at one point, 20 minutes in, like pretty early in, Jenny looks at the table and is like, guys, I'm talking way too much, aren't I? I'm so sorry. You guys have to tell me to stop. It was great. We played drinking games.
Yeah,
we had a blast.
magic.
Yeah, we had a magic show.
And
Shout out to Mark.
And along the way, the police officers are making you guys blow in the breathalyzer to
Right.
see what you're at.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
we don't know. They're not telling us where we're at.
Okay.
Until the end. And then doing the sobriety test, like the one where you have to walk the straight line
Touch
and then
your
turn
nose?
around. I had to do the touch your nose
Yeah.
one.
Did you do the alphabet backwards? Did they do that?
No,
No.
I don't
Okay.
think that's a thing.
Yeah.
Is that just a
'Cause
thing
can
in
you do that
movies?
now?
That's
No,
hard
this
for
is what I'm
anybody.
thinking.
Exactly. No. No, but I did the nose thing and I think I'm killing it.
Yeah.
Like your eyes closed, your head's a little bit back and, right hand, left hand, and he's telling me what to do. And then I messed up because I thought he was going to go right, left. And then he threw in another left in
Yes.
there and I was like, oh no. And then I remember someone was with us, Sergeant
Yeah.
was with us and he goes, Jenny, you were just all over your nose. And I was like, really? I thought I was doing such a great job. I really thought I was nailing the end of my nose. He's like, you were up here, you're down there. And I was like, oh, that's crazy that you think you are
Right.
more sober than you
Yes.
are, I guess.
Totally.
Is
Yeah.
what it comes
I
down
did the
to.
straight line and I nailed it, guys. Like you have to go like front to back. And then after I was like, okay, so I passed all the tests, right? And he's like, no, man, you were wobbling all over the place before the test started. It's not just about walking in the line, right? It's about being able to follow the
Right.
instructions,
Yes.
being able to stand in a certain way while he's telling you the instructions.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they're looking for all of this.
Yeah.
It's like, no, you failed before you even started, man.
Were one
Yeah.
of you dancing on the line? Is that
We might have been dancing on the line. It might have been a little twerk
Yeah.
fest. I don't know. I don't remember completely.
That is a fail, I believe. Yes.
You know what I really learned though, and I didn't know this. Once you're drunk, you're drunk. Like
Yeah.
you can pound water, you can eat as much food as you want.
doesn't matter.
It doesn't
Coffee?
impact your blood
Not at
alcohol
all.
limit at all. At all. It doesn't sober you up. So
No.
people that think that they can just like pound back water and
know
then
it'll be fine,
drive,
doesn't
that
work.
literally does not impact
No.
you at all. They're
No.
feeding us pizza and water and chips
Yeah.
because they knew it wouldn't.
It doesn't do
literally
a
does
thing.
not do anything until later in the night.
And the other thing to keep in mind too that we learned that was really interesting to me is that you can drink the same amount of alcohol as somebody. Like Derek and I drank the same amount, and I blew way higher than he did.
Yeah.
So your body metabolizes it different, right? Every person is
Yeah,
different.
sure.
Men and women are very different. But it blew my mind, no pun intended, how high I blew compared to Derek,
Yeah.
and he had only half an ounce more than me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It was really fascinating.
It was really
Yeah.
fascinating.
Anyway, we're gonna go next week too.
Jenny, no, this is not just a bar to hang out at.
What do you mean? There's a
We had a blast.
bartender.
We were all hugging at the end. It was wonderful.
There was food.
There was
Yeah,
food.
we got pizza.
And they paid for everything.
Yeah,
It was
great.
wonderful. It was
Now,
just good.
sorry to bring this up. How did everybody feel the next day?
Oh God, I was hungover.
Now, were you hungover or was it a Jenny hangover?
No, I haven't felt this hangover in years. Like I was struggling because I think I'm not used to drinking
Right.
that much that quickly
Yeah.
and the type of alcohol it was. And I woke up, I was like, God.
Because we saw you the
terrible.
next night and you were still kind of
I was still struggling.
Yeah.
Yeah. That night I was still struggling. So
Now,
yeah,
meanwhile,
it was
Brady,
Just another day in paradise, baby. Yeah. I'm used to living in the mud. No problem. It's all good.
Brady's coming in on a unicycle and hey, let's do this.
this is what it feels like on weekends, right?
Yeah. Let's go.
Oh, we want to thank the police
Oh
again.
yes,
Yeah,
thank
they're
you
the
all
best.
so much. We met some great guys and girls, and just had a total blast. So thank you, and learned a lot. The important thing is I really did learn a lot while we were there.
Yeah, and man, they're well trained.
Yeah.
Like they know everything about everything.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it was really, really, really fascinating. And the level of training that they have to go through
Yeah.
to be certified to be able to do these tests, it's
crazy.
It's legit, man.
Yeah.
Is there another project on the horizon? Is there something else you can do with these police
Not yet,
officers?
but we're definitely talking.
Oh, we're working
we
on
have
it.
nothing solid just yet, but I think there will be something in the
Yeah.
hopefully in the near future.
Good.
yeah.
Okay. Well,
So
do you have the circus music? Because I'd love
Yeah.
to just close my eyes and picture you
sure.
the next morning while Jenny's got a face cloth on her forehead with all the lights turned off, the blinds are down, and Brady comes
there's
in
Brady.
the room.
Just having a great time juggling, empty bottles of whiskey. It's not so bad. You just got to pound some water before you go to bed, Jenny. Have a Gatorade ready when you wake up.
I did all
and
those
about
things.
19 Tylenols. That's it. It's all good.
I
good
definitely
for
had
the
to
liver,
take
sure.
Advil. I had a headache for sure. Oh, it was not fun.
Well, I saw Jenny this morning coming in here, and she said, I am still feeling like 4 days ago.
yeah, because it's the double header. I can't do them anymore. My anxiety yesterday was so through the roof. I can't even tell you.
Yeah.
It's just crazy.
Welcome to the Sunday Scaries, man.
Yeah. Oh, it was next level Sunday Scaries.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think any of us knew that the Sunday Scares were fueled by alcohol.
Yeah.
And they are in Brady's world.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure.
Oh, very much so. Yeah, no, totally. Yeah.
You want me to whisper the rest of the show, or
Oh,
are
it's
you
okay. I'm okay now. I've got my coffee into me, and I tried to get a good sleep last night. So tried being the key word.
And Brady's throwing knives at the board over there. Brady, slow down, buddy. That's an axe.
I feel okay. I feel great. It's another day.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
It's Jenny's birthday
It is.
week.
Is it
I guess
time?
it's your birth week. Is that
Yes,
right?
yeah,
Sure,
sure.
yeah.
We
Yeah,
have to celebrate it like every day. I guess I don't know.
I love that.
I don't know how this works. Happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
So, did anybody else get Jenny anything?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I did it. So we had a little surprise party for Jenny last week, right? And I did a little photo thing for Jenny.
Yes.
Oh, what'd you do?
It was so nice.
So I brought I have like a Polaroid camera. I bought a bunch of pictures and a photo album,
Yep.
and then we just took a million pictures that night. So then Jenny gets to
put
take
them in
that
the
home,
album.
and exactly, and then you get a nice memory
And
from
they're so awesome.
your birthday.
The pictures are
Yes.
great, especially the ones with you and the kids all have carrots up your noses.
I thought it would be fun. Really
Brady
cleans up
spent a
your
lot of
sinuses.
time with a carrot up his nose. It was weird. Yeah.
Rush, anything you'd like to share before I?
We got Jenny
Yes.
we met a sommelier when we were off on vacation and stuff. We were talking to them about particular wines and stuff, and we got Jenny a nice bottle
really
of that.
nice
That was
bottle.
recommended to us.
So we're waiting. We don't. It's one of those like, what's the occasion? We're going to. So thank you very much. Thank
Yes.
you guys.
Oh, that's
so
nice.
much.
Well, I just brought mine on because I thought it would be a fun bit on the
Yeah.
air as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not just to give you a present, but just to
Right.
see what. So I'm gonna actually. Oh, should I just tell you what it is?
I don't
Okay,
know.
or just open it, but don't take anything out. Okay.
Okay. Open it,
alright.
but don't take
You-
anything
You can
out.
see what it is.
You did a
on the
really nice
outside.
wrapping job.
I didn't wrap it because I
You
just
did
wanted
not.
easy access. See what it says there?
Okay. Yeah. Retreat
Yeah, say
Candle.
it.
Retreat Candle Company.
Yeah,
Yes.
so it's some candles. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so now,
Oh.
yeah, so hang on.
Oh, this is
Oh.
So they're specially made candles by this company Retreat,
Can I
which
take them out?
I love. Yes,
Okay.
but now hang on before you
Okay.
take it out.
Yeah.
You have to close your eyes and
Smells
take
so
one
good.
out at a
a
time.
time.
Okay.
And then smell each candle and then decide what you think. Because
Oh.
I'm custom made
Custom
all of these.
candles.
Yes.
Oh. That
Let
smells.
me hang on now before you reveal what that
That
was.
smells
Let me
so
see it.
good.
okay.
Okay, I'm going to save that one till the end. Hang on.
Okay, all right. Cleanse your
Okay.
palate, Jenny.
Yes.
Yeah.
Smell some. I don't know. Coffee. Does that work?
Sure, yeah. Oh, I have
Okay.
a coffee here. Do you want to smell it?
I love this.
Okay, so smell this
Okay,
one
this one?
first.
'Kay.
Yeah. And tell everybody what you think that smells.
Oh, that's like vanilla and I don't know. I'm terrible with smells. You know this.
Do we? Do we? Do we know this? I didn't know we knew. Okay, we do now.
Remember, I had to smell all of you guys.
What?
Remember, you guys brought stuff
Our used
in.
shirts, yeah.
Your
That's
shirts,
true, yes.
your dirty shirts, and I was so off. It
You
took
were
me
not
like
good,
you were
yeah.
not good
3
at that.
solid guesses.
Which I'm
Yeah.
surprised. I feel like
I
could
know
do that.
this. I know the smell.
Well, you
Okay.
said vanilla and something.
It's like. Can I have another
Is
one?
she close,
No,
Mom?
no, no, just now. Wait,
Read
hang on.
it?
Now, what's your final guess before you read
Like-
the label?
It's like bubble gum almost.
Vanilla,
Vanilla
bubblegum.
and bubble
Okay.
gum.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay,
vanilla and
what
bubble
that's
gum.
supposed to smell like is what's written on the candle there. Read that out loud.
Oh, wine and Dateline.
What?
That's so fun.
What does it say?
Cherry pipe tobacco.
No,
Okay.
but what's the saying? Read
It's light this candle when you are ready for wine and Dateline.
That's what.
I
sounds-
love
yeah.
this.
I worked.
What
with
a good
I worked with
idea.
the chemist on that.
Oh,
You
good.
did?
I did.
You did, yeah.
Yeah.
That is so brilliant. I
Okay.
love it.
Uh-huh.
Okay, can I see this one?
Yeah. Smell
This
that.
is such a good idea.
Thank you.
Oh. This is a golf course.
Okay.
Oh, can you
Is
imagine?
it like grass?
Can I look?
Okay,
Yeah, what does it
read
say?
out loud. Go.
Oh, come on.
Read it.
Smells like Rory making a par on a Sunday in Augusta.
Hey, that never happened. But
No.
But maybe once you light it next year, it'll
Yeah.
like
That's
that.
amazing,
Yeah.
though.
That's
Yeah.
It
cool.
Pretty
literally
good,
smells.
right?
That's so. What a great idea!
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
so excited right now. Okay, now I need to go back to this one.
Okay, this
I need
is
to think.
okay.
Okay,
She's
I need to
gonna-
get it out of my nose. Hang on.
Keep in mind, I worked for weeks on this
You
with
did,
the
eh?
chemist,
No
the
kidding.
candle company, to come up with these smells for you
yeah.
specifically. What does that smell like? You'll never
Does it
guess.
smell
in a
like
mi-
I
you'll never-
won't?
You'll never guess in a million
Yeah.
years.
is it Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina?
It could be.
It smells so good. Can I look? I don't know.
Oh, what if it is?
Still that
Maybe,
night.
yeah.
Could be.
Can I look?
And?
What is it?
This is a non-portal opening candle.
Oh, that's good. That's good. So you know it's safe.
These are so great.
So when you light
I
it,
love
there'll be no portals.
No portals.
That's nice.
Great.
Thanks, guys.
Wow.
Can't say the same about the other ones. But
This is brilliant. What a good idea.
There
I
you
love
go.
this. So I've got the golf course,
Yeah.
Corey making a par, wine and Dateline, and the non-portal opening
excellent.
What does a non-portal opening smell like?
Is it good?
non-portal opening.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Yeah, it smells kind of like Jamaica.
Oh, our haunted
Our
doll.
haunted doll
The
in the
haunted
studio.
doll.
Yeah.
Well, all of them smell so good. I love that.
That's nice.
That's
Hang on.
talent.
While
Yeah.
you're killing time for 2 seconds here, let me tell you, what's the name of the company again?
They are
You said Retreat Candle Company?
Retreat Candle Company.
Yeah, I want to just say that when they found out I was working to do this,
Yeah.
right,
Yeah.
they are also donating the entire proceeds of what I paid for this to the Royal Youth Mental Health Program.
Oh, I
Cool.
love
Nice.
that.
There you go,
That
because
is
I know
amazing.
that's important to you, that
Yes.
stuff. So the candle maker said, I'm going
Aw.
to donate it all to this. And so I gave a few extra bucks, so we did that
This,
on your
oh, my
behalf.
heart.
Very nice.
That is just wonderful. What an amazing gift. Guys, thank you all so much for everything.
Do you want to
And
light the portal one now, just so you...
I'm
'Cause it's
not
safe.
worried about a portal in here. Rush is the only one who talks about portals
A
here.
lot of portals
Well,
here.
I don't know. We did talk about possibly having a ghost in the studio.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
true.
no, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not real.
So what's not real? Portals?
Or ghosts.
Portals are real. They're just not
and ghosts?
everywhere like you guys think they are. They're not everywhere.
I think there's a portal above your head right now.
Light the
no
candle!
portal. I'm lighting it!
Light the candle!
No, that's a golf course.
Oh, boy.
That's a golf course. Oh, no.
But I love it.
The
Thank
golf
you so
one does
much.
smell like...
It really does.
Like you're at Augusta,
I knew,
right?
I knew immediately.
That's
Yes.
cool.
Like so good. So
Excellent.
good. I love it. Thank
Well, happy
you so
birthday.
much. Thank you. Thank you.
If you like what you just heard, tell someone. They can listen to the Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady wherever podcasts are found. And if you didn't like what you heard, that's cool. Cool. All right, yeah.